What's up everyone, and welcome back to the Bold and the Beautiful 24 official channel. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button today. Let's get started. Lee's next sneaky Luna move. Bill pushes Liam to wake up. While Bill Spencer tries to wake Liam Spencer up, the Bold and the Beautiful reveals that Lee Finnegan may be planning her next sneaky Luna Nozawa move. Despite Steffi Forrester's outrage and attempt to get rid of Bill at the hospital, he can't leave Liam right now. Bill knows he's made some massive mistakes, especially when it comes to Luna and this second chance he gave her. Since Bill's the reason Luna was able to go off the rails and shoot Liam, he obviously feels awful about that. Nevertheless, Bill's counting on Liam to embrace some of that Spencer strength and pull through this ordeal. The worst of it's over since Liam made it through surgery. Now Liam just has to wake up and give some reassurance to all his loved ones. Steffi and Hope Logan have been making tearful speeches by Liam's bedside, but he still hasn't regained consciousness. He'll push Liam to wake up now that Bill is prepared to sit by him and speak from the heart, and he might get his wish. Will Liam finally see Bill and reunite with him in a sweet way? Of course, Bill still doesn't know about Liam's inoperable brain tumor, so that's a crushing blow that'll come at some point. We'll see if Liam himself confesses that news to his dad or if Hope might spill it instead. On the bright side, there have been on-screen clues to suggest that Liam will survive after all since things have been so shady with Grace Buckingham. What is Grace really up to? Between Grace's weird behavior and the confirmation that Liam will still be airing in September, there are good reasons to have hope that he'll come out of all this alive. Despite Lee's claim that Luna is gone for good, she's another BNB character who's apparently cheated death. It's easy to see that Lee must have hidden Luna, so does she have an accomplice at the hospital? What will Lee's next sneaky move be when it comes to setting Luna up for a secret full recovery elsewhere? Whatever the case, Lee may raise suspicions if she starts disappearing more often and acting secretive. It'll be interesting to see if John Finnegan picks up on any strange vibes from his adoptive mom. Bill's desperate plea, Lee's mortifying sin, Hope prays. The Bold and the Beautiful suggest some twists and curveballs. Fans can expect Bill Spencer to issue a desperate plea. Meanwhile, it appears that Lee Finnegan is taking matters into her own hands. Keep reading and let's talk about what is coming up in the CBS soap opera. Bill Spencer's desperate plea. Let's start off with Bill, who has just learned about his son being shot. The businessman behind Spencer Publishing has made his way to the hospital, hoping to meet Liam Spencer. However, he is being blocked by Steffi Forrester, Finnegan Ridge Forrester, and Taylor Hayes. Bill will continue to plead with them to let him see Liam. While Steffi blames Bill for Liam's shooting, she doesn't have the power to stop the visit. It really depends on who is already on Liam's banned and approved list. So, the hospital might allow Bill to see Liam anyway. Lee Finnegan's bold move. It also appears that Lee might make a bold move regarding Luna Nozawa. Poppy Nozawa's claim that she is glad her daughter is dead horrified Lee. Lee was horrified and said that with a mother like that, Luna never stood a chance. It's also curious that Lee claimed that Luna died in recovery. When Bridget Forrester left the operating room, Lee was with a still alive Luna. Hope and Logan's prayer. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for the next episode reveal that Hope, Logan, and Steffi will continue to pray for Liam to wake up. This is a wonderful opportunity for the rivals to bond. There is one flaw in this narrative, and that flaw is the brain tumor. Steffi almost told Ridge Forrester the truth about Liam's brain tumor. However, the confession was halted when Bill arrived. There will also be Grace Buckingham, who has been acting pushy about Liam accepting the new treatment. However, Grace also acted weird when John Finnegan went to operate on Liam after the shooting. There were also those harassing messages that Grace was dealing with. So, does Liam even have a tumor at all? Grace is a nice lady, so she's clearly being blackmailed or threatened. Who is the villain in this story and what's their end goal? Bill banned, Sheila Greaves, Lee mortified. The Bold and the Beautiful recap. Bill Spencer is banned from seeing Liam Spencer. Lee Finnegan is mortified by Poppy Nozawa's heartlessness. Meanwhile, John Finnegan tells Sheila Carter Sharp about Luna Nozawa's death. Lee Finnegan mortified. At the hospital, Lee and Poppy are still talking. The doctor doesn't think her sister understands. Poppy asserts that she comprehends and is glad her daughter is dead. Poppy's face is stone cold. Lee shoves her sibling into a hospital room and tries to talk some sense into her. It doesn't work. She truly has no feelings whatsoever. Lee realizes that Luna never stood a chance with Poppy as her mother. Lee remembers that Luna was a good little girl with a moral code. Poppy reminds her sister of Luna's crimes. Lee responds that Poppy denies being responsible for Luna's transformation into a monster. Poppy was so into drugs and men that she couldn't even hear Luna's desperate cries for help, Lee declares. Deacon Sharp's support. Over in Sheila's room, Deacon Sharp brings her a drink. They share a joke about losing another toe. Sheila tells him they can put toe biscuits back on the menu. Sheila tries to get up, but Deacon stops her. He offers to check on Luna, but in a few minutes. Deacon wants to spend more time with his wife. Sheila tells him the story of how she figured out Luna was at the beach house with Steffi. Sheila admits Luna is very much like her. Sheila talks about shooting Brooke Logan and Taylor Hayes. Deacon goes to find Finn and asks about Liam. Then, they both go back to Sheila's room, where she wants an update about Luna. Finn goes silent, then says Luna died in recovery. Finn steps back as Deacon rushes over to console a sobbing Sheila. Liam Spencer comatose. In Liam's hospital room, Hope Logan, Steffi Forrester Finnegan, and Finn enter. Hope cries that they can't lose him. In the waiting room, Carter Walton admits that he called Wyatt Spencer, but there was no answer. Ridge Forrester and Taylor Hayes arrive. Steffi cries to her parents as Ridge reassures her. Steffi admits that Liam saved her life, but Sheila did too. Tridge is baffled. Steffi and Hope exchange a look. Steffi is about to tell her father about Liam's brain tumor, but Bill interrupts. Bill Spencer banned. Bill wants to see Liam, but Steffi goes on a verbal rampage. She blames Bill for all of this. Bill pleads, but Steffi won't let him anywhere near Liam. Then, Bill learns that Luna also pulled a gun on Will Spencer. Ridge warns that this will haunt Bill forever. Bill confesses that he failed Liam and called him weak. Bill then says he realizes Liam isn't the one who is weak, but it is himself. Bill starts to cry. Steffi returns to Liam's hospital room, where Hope is holding his hand. Steffi assures her this won't be the end for Liam. Share your thoughts in the comments section below. Remember to keep watching the soap on CBS or Paramount Plus to find out what happens next. As the hospital halls echo with the heavy footsteps of grief, rage, and desperation, the drama unfolding at the center of the bold and the beautiful takes on a thunderous new intensity. Bill Spencer, tormented by the fallout of decisions he can't take back, sits with clenched fists and a soul unraveling by the second outside Liam's hospital room, while across the corridor, Dr. Lee Finnegan plots her next unthinkable move, one that may very well shake the hospital to its core. Liam Spencer lies unconscious, silent, and still, the gunshot wound courtesy of a spiraling Luna Nozawa, the daughter of the scandal-laced Poppy and the niece of the ever-righteous Lee. As Hope Logan and Steffi Forrester alternate turns praying at his bedside, each of them speaking through tears, clutching his limp hand, and battling their internal anguish, Bill's presence sends shockwaves through the already tense atmosphere. Despite Steffi's refusal to let Bill near Liam, and despite Ridge Forrester's glowering disapproval, Bill refuses to leave, sitting like a shadow guardian just outside the door, waiting for the moment he can speak to his son, not to chastise, not to control, but to beg, to plead, and to heal. Bill is aware that he is partially to blame. It was Bill, after all, who had insisted Luna be given a second chance, championing her redemption with all the bravado and recklessness that defines him. But now, that second chance may have destroyed his son, maybe forever. The mystery intensifies as Liam continues to be in a coma following his surgery. Only a small number of people know about his brain tumor, which is a deadly secret that makes every breath in the room feel more urgent. Hope nearly confesses the truth to Bill. Steffi nearly blurts it out to Ridge. Additionally, Grace Buckingham's odd behavior only serves to exacerbate the confusion. Why is she pushing so hard for a treatment plan? Why was her behavior so bizarre prior to the surgery? Could the tumor be a fabrication, perhaps even a setup? Is Grace being manipulated by something more powerful? And if so, who's the real puppet master pulling the strings? There's a storm brewing, and it's not just in Liam's body. It's in the whispers of lies, in the steps Lee takes as she ducks away from watchful eyes, disappearing into corridors where no one sees her exit. Poppy Nozawa, cold as a glacier and twice as sharp, has declared her relief at her daughter's supposed death, an admission so shocking that even Lee was left breathless. And yet, Lee's reaction wasn't one of mourning. It was calculation.